Where's your money, man?
Oh, please. Yes, get down. Okay. So that move looks pretty impressive, but I can tell you now it doesn't work. And then I'm gonna, and hear me out and let's go for it. So, long story short, before he attacked me, I told him exactly how to attack me. I told him to hold the gun soft. I told him also not to have a reflex. I basically told him, I'm gonna do a move, you're gonna just make it work. And from there onwards, I'm going to explain why it doesn't. So now, let's get into it. First things first, let's assume whenever somebody attacks you with a weapon and you respond, they're going to have a reflex. So in the technique I showed you, just don't do anything now. I'm going to show you exactly what I did slowly. So I started off by taking the gun up. Then I would deliver the kick. Whether the kick is to the groin or to the face, it doesn't matter, but I deliver a kick. And from there, I release and I move away. Now, if there is of you self-defense instructors that teach this and now you want to tell me I did it wrong, I mean, I'm 115 kilograms. I can't kick him in the face. Neither can half of your students, or 9 out of 10 of your students can't get there. Especially if they are on a tile floor, they got jeans on or shoes that aren't for training. You're not kicking the guy to the face. You're probably going to be able to kick around about the middle. Okay, so the kick that I gave was here. If you want me to kick higher, take your average student and let them kick higher first before you tell me I did it wrong. Okay, so I'm up here. From there onwards, you would deliver a kick, then you will pull backwards, open your distance, and the only thing that's actually right here is cycling the weapon. Okay, start off with, if he's got a reflex, okay, and I take the gun up and the reflex, okay, look where the gun is. You might get lucky and it misses you, but that's not a chance I want to take. So the first error here is, that is this thing where you are static. You can still maybe even have got away with the picking the gun up, but the fact that you are static, this is what kills you, okay? Now let's say he didn't pull the trigger, okay? And he did not have a reflex for whatever reason. The other thing that's going to probably happen from there is now you're purposefully giving him a kick. What happens to his body when you give him a kick? So if I'm there, if I give him a kick, his body goes back, and it will go back violently. So you kick somebody back, they're going probably back like that. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, if you're instructing this, the kick is not to keep this guy in the same position. The kick is to do damage to him, correct? So if I do damage to him, if I'm holding a gun here and I do damage to him, look where the gun is now. You're not even going to get to the rest of the technique. Okay, so no ways. If ever anybody teaches you this type of technique, paint it blue, chuck it in the ocean, it doesn't work. What you need to do in something like this is you need control, you need to move forward. So firstly, you need to counter the reflex. Whether it is going forward like that, or whether it's going forward like that, it's counter the reflex by going forward. Second thing is you need control, because before you do damage to him, you need control. So whether it is you go under like that, or it is like you want to go over, you need control. Now you can do your damage, you can release, you can move away. Now, I'm not teaching you now. This is not an instructional about what we do. I wanted to let you know and identify pitfalls in a very common technique that a lot of you guys teach, okay? And you're teaching it without actually realizing what is going to happen in reality. In reality, your fighter, your attacker will fight back, he will resist you, he will have a reflex, and I'm sorry to say, if you get shot in the face, you're not getting even to the rest of the technique, okay? So, much rather do this than over here, then do that and die. Thank you.